Because it's nearly Christmas, I'm going to learn you how to play Jingle Bell Rock. We're going to play this song with chords. And it sounds like this.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. How the jingle hop has begun.
First you have to play the D chord. And after the D chord you have to play the D major 7. And you need to bring the 3rd fret of the B string 1 fret down. You can play it with 3 fingers or only with 1 finger. But make sure all those 3 strings sound. And after the D major 7 chord you're going to play the D6 chord. And then you have to lift up your middle finger. And right after the D6 chord you have to play the D major 7 chord again. And then the D6 again. So first the D chord, then the D major 7 chord, D6 chord, D major 7, D6, D major 7, and then you have to play the E minor. And right after the E minor you have to play the A. And right after the A you have to play the E minor again and the A chord. And then the E minor, but the duration of this E minor is longer. And then you have to play the A again, also with a longer duration. So, from the E minor, 1, 2 to the A, E minor again, to the A and E minor, A, E minor, and to the A. One more time, E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have to repeat this whole section. So D, D major 7, D6, D major 7, D6, D major 7, E minor to the A, E minor to the A, E minor to the A. But right now the duration of the A minor and the A chord is not long anymore. It's the same as the bar you've just played. So E minor, A, and then you have to play the D chord. Now we're going to play this part completely. So first with the E minor for 4 beats and the A for 4 beats. And then you have to repeat this and then play the E minor and the A for just 2 beats and then the D chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the D, D major 7, D6, D major 7, D6, D major 7, E minor to the A, E minor to the A, E minor to the A. 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, A. Repeat, and the D, D major 7, D6, D major 7, D6, D major 7, the A, the E minor, and the A, the E minor, the A. Same beat, 1, 2, 3 to the D chord. And then you have to play the G chord. But this one, so with the 3rd fret on the B string. And that's important because after this chord we're going to play the G minor. And for the G minor you have to place your index finger on the 1st fret on the A string. And it's important that this string does not sound, otherwise you get a minor over a major and that doesn't sound nice in this song. So G, then place your index finger on the 1st fret. If this is too hard you can also play this, only those 3 notes, so the open G string, 3rd fret on the B string and the 3rd fret on the E string. And then place your middle finger on the 3rd fret on the G string, so you get the minor chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have to play the D chord. And after the D chord you have to play the D7, and it's not the same as the D major 7 because the D major 7 was like this, but this D7 chord has the first fret on the B string, so it's a dominant chord and it wants to go to the G. But this one doesn't go to the G chord, it goes to the E chord. And you have to play this E chord for 2 bars, so 8 beats. So from the G chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, for D, 1, 2, 3, D7, do E chord, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have to play the A chord. And right after the A chord, the A7 chord, so you have to lift your middle finger up. And then the A chord again, and then the A7 again. And the timing of those chords is like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just before the third beat. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. So from the G chord to this A7 chord. 1, 2, 3, G minor, 2, 3, D chord, to the D7, to the E chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, E, again to the A, and 1, 2, 7, and 1, 2, 7. So we're going to the next part. And the start of the next part is the same as the first part we've played. So we have to play the D chord, D major 7 chord, D6 chord, D major 7 chord, D6 chord, D major 7 chord. And then we have to play the B7 chord. So also a dominant chord. And you can play the B7 chord like this. Second fret on the A string, first fret on the D string, second fret on the G string, open B string, and the second fret on the E string. So from the D, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 to this major 7, the 6 major 7, and then. And you have to play these chords just before the third beat. So from the D6 to the D major 7, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get jingle around the clock. And you can mute the strings on the first beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it gives you time to place your fingers to play the chord. And right after the B7 chord, you have to play the G chord again with those 2 fingers, because after this chord you have to play the G minor again, or this. So, and then you have to play the E chord to the A chord, then to the D chord. So this part goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to play this song on a slower tempo. So we start on the D chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, repeat. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And the false change to the D chord, next part, and the G, G minor, and D. D7 to the A chord, to the E again, A chord, and 1 A7, and A7, D chord, D major 7, D6, D major 7, D6, D major 7, B7, and the G chord to the G minor chord, and the E, the A, and the D. I hope you will have a happy holiday, and don't forget to rock around the Christmas tree with your guitar.